Yo, what's up? Happy wild card triple header extravaganza. Pretty excited to be honest. Just to have something to do. I think more than anything. Week 17 was a bit of a dud for a variety of reasons. Um, Fantasy kind of sputtered out. The college football playoff was not very interesting. So yeah, this hopefully, 6 games over 2 days, got to have at least two good ones, right? Big fan of the Bills. I think I like the Bills. How can you not like the Bills? I feel a little bad for them. They've got a Maryland Terrapin on the team, always good, and they've got Devin Singletary, who I'm a big fan of. I don't really know if he's good or not. I didn't follow the Bills or him much, but this is what you came to see. Boom. There's PWEs, there's bubble mailers with tracking. I have no clue what's in a lot of these. As you know, the mail has been so haphazard and sporadic that it's just, who knows? It's kind of like a, thanks for the option here. Oh, this is from at Daniel124303. At Daniel124303, I sent him just a rack of some D-backs and Paul Goldschmidt, and in return, which I did not need and never really need, I got, oh, that's dope. There's some really cool, I don't know if vintage is the right word, but that is a 2010 blue opening day Brian Roberts out of 2010. Very cool. I love Brian Roberts. Huge Brian Roberts fan. Had him on some fantasy teams that were great. Oh, Eric Bedard. At my first job, I worked. The guy who owned the company was a Red Sox fan. My boss and second in command was a Yankees fan. And this was 2005-ish. So the Orioles were in, seven or eighth straight year of not being good at all, with no chance of being good in the future. And Eric Bedard came along and kind of came out of nowhere, at least for me and most people, and was great. And then they traded him. And the Yankee fan was cackling. He was like, you're never going to be a good team if you trade away your only good player. And I was like, they got to get more than one good player. And who did they get? Adam Jones, Chris Tillman, George Sherrill. George Sherrill, they ended up trading for, oh, God, I was so happy about this trade at the time. It was like a Dodgers prospect. I want to say Josh Bell, but I know that's wrong. The different Josh Bell. Didn't pan out. Shocking. But the trade, I think, was one of the better things the Orioles have ever done and led to Adam Jones being an Oriole for the majority of his career, Adam Jones being a great player for the organization, and a division title. Had a ALCS appearance, which they did get swept, but it was very close, I think, in my opinion. And we got Adam Lowen. Had a lot of thoughts he'd be good. He's Canadian. Really thought he'd be a big-time player. That was not a good draft pick, though. Turned out to be a bad draft pick. What do you know? Shocking. The Orioles weren't good at drafting. What we got here, Superstar Celebrations, Tommy Hunter. That's cool. When the Orioles clinched the AL East. This is an awesome card. These are fucking amazing. Thank you, at Daniel124303. Superstar Celebrations, Nick Markakis. Boom. Kakis. Mark Trumbo gets Comeback Player of the Year award. Love it. Love these. Tell me there's somehow a Mark Reynolds in here, because that would be awesome. We got a Trey Mancini, about to be Comeback Player of the Year. We've got a sweet, I don't know what this is, but it is a dope. Love Nick Markakis. Huge fan. And this is cool. I mean, he didn't really pan out, but that is a really cool card. Matt Riley, Fleer, What to Watch, Die Cut. Sweet. This was amazing. What a hell of a delivery, man. Thank you. That's awesome. That is so cool. Let's see what's in this one. I'm pumped. Oh, this is something I bought. Less excited. And I didn't buy it for myself. And I bought it a long time ago. And it's supposed to be a Christmas present. Christmas present. Probably, sort of. We got a... If you know me, you know I collect Tulane cards. We got a Darnell Mooney. I did my DFS lineup for the wild card weekend, and I couldn't figure out how to get him in it. But I think he's going to have a decent game. I know the Saints play good defense, and Mitch Trubisky is terrible, but I think he's got something where he's going to go off today. Tomorrow? I don't know who plays when. But I think the way their offense is sputtering, although I did use Allen Robinson, they're going to be down. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm rethinking it. Ah, shit, this is from Twitter, too, and I fucking forget who gave it to me. I'm like a sailor today. Just blah, 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 blah. This is a super dope card that I do not have and have always wanted since it came out 6 months ago. It is a beautiful foil of the man, the myth, the legend, the player who owns the most unbreakable record in Major League Baseball history, Cal Ripken Jr. I really do think it's the most unbreakable. I mean, strikeouts are pretty unbreakable, but you could see them changing something around where there being ebb and flow and strikeouts could come back. But this one, I just don't think there's anything they can do to promote, to make it, like, they can make the season shorter so people play more percentage of the season, but then you're playing more games and have to play a longer career. And I think we know now that rest is important. There's, a mixed bag of whether the streak was actually good for Cal and the Orioles or not. I think it's a little bit up for debate. It certainly helped put butts in the seat toward, the shittiness of the Orioles. I don't know. But I just don't think anyone's going to ever attempt to break it. I mean, players want their days off, man. It's crazy. What we got? So I sent a KB Toys Don Mattingly Rising Stars, Young Superstar, something like that, to a friend on Twitter, Mike Stein. He's in a lot of the breaks with the baseball cards with a K. And I just sent it to him. I mean, I found it. I know he is a huge Mattingly collector. I figured maybe he didn't have that one because I don't have like a lot of Mattingly that you would think is rare. It's, mostly of the 87 Topps variety. I think I have an 84. I got a rookie card somewhere because I bought a bunch of 84 unopened packs to open, and I got 2 or 3 of him in there. No clue where it is. I wish I could organize my collection. Sweet. This is crazy return on that deal. As you know, I like Tom Eshelman. No particular reason why, but this is an autograph of Tom Eshelman. And that is awesome. It is a rookie card, Topps Chrome, autograph, Tom Eshelman. It's choice. Baseball cards pulled me an auto of Tom Eshelman at an Inception, which is pretty sweet. It looks really good. Should I go get it? Okay. Pause. And we're back. This is the Inception auto. The tape is because I tape it to my display case. It's actually front and center in my bottom right quadrant of where I keep all of my ad hoc Orioles autos that are not the superstars. The Mike Mussina gets a little bit in a higher spot, but these are awesome. This will go in there. There is room. It will be in there alongside his buddy. I think I have another Eshelman. Didn't look for it right away, but I will look for it. I'll snap another photo. Thank you, Mike. That's not to say this is over by any stretch. There's there's 2 dope cards left. We got a Heston, first Bowman, paper. Look at that. Look at that. I wish his arms were bigger, or he was bigger. He looks scrawny. I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic he's going to be better than Andrew Benintendi. And I think that would be a win. And I'm pretty excited for that. I just got a Heston auto in Bowman's Best, which I'm probably going to sell. I don't know. I don't like to put a lot of money into Orioles prospects. I've popped a couple Adleys. I've popped 3 Adleys, sold 2 of them. Kept 1 that I'm really stoked to have. But I feel like I'll be happier if I sell it and earn a profit and then have to pay more to get back from it than if I could have sold it for $80 and didn't, and now it's worth $5 and the Orioles wasted a first round pick. Anyway, I'm a low risk person. I don't take risks. Mike Mussina Black at a $2.99. I think the only thing that Yankee fan and Oriole fans can agree on is that Mike Mussina is perhaps the most underrated pitcher in the history of Major League Baseball. Absolute stud, playing in the absolute toughest division for his entire career, putting up nothing but top flight numbers. Clearly one of the most underrated players, I think, in the history of baseball. Should have been a slam dunk, no doubt, Hall of Famer. Took a little bit of time. He got in, though. I don't know when does he inducted? Will he? Does he this year? I don't remember. But he's the best. Just great player. And really part of the best years of my Oriole fandom. Letting him go was fucking Angelos, man. Yeah, let him go and give a ton of money to Scott Erickson. That's great. Great job. Great job, man. So this is from Pat on Twitter. PW. Oh, that's fun. Man, I can't even get these out before I gush. That was gross. Sorry. But this is really cool. We've already talked about one of these players. Adam Jones. Throwback manufactured patch. 2011. Old school. That is a dope patch, man. They don't make them like that anymore. That is a dope patch. The Orioles have had some sweet... feels nice. Oh, feels so good. Just Google all the Orioles logos and stuff. They're so good. We've got a sweet mini Major League Leaders Cal Ripken in the 1987 border. That was back when Cal was lean and mean. Look at how lean and mean that fucker was. Crush a ball. Best range, well, not the best range of baseball, but one of the best shortstops ever. We've got a sweet sticker from 88. Love it. Don't have it, I don't think. Pretty sweet. Pat's great because he sent me a ton of top loaders gratis for free. Why did I explain that? You know what gratis means. And I probably didn't even pronounce it correctly. What an idiot I am. Go. Get out of here. Oh, get out. Ah, man. I don't even know what order to put these in. Holy smokezillas. We've got a refractor purple. Or pink? Purple. I don't know. Hanser Alberto, who made 2020, from a baseball standpoint, very interesting. The fact that the Orioles got rid of him kind of troubles me. I know that, you don't want to be giving at-bats to someone who is 28 years old, who's hit his peak and likely won't be part of the next moderately decent Oriole team. But still, he was a fan favorite and fun. Of all of the dudes, to cut him really hurts. I hope he lands somewhere fun, like the Twins or maybe the Mets. Some team where his just joie de vivre, just his exuberance can be used to help. Maybe the Angels could use him. I don't really know who's on the Angels. Just some team that could be playoff bound that he helps on a nice deal, gets paid, spark plug. He's just the nicest, most encouraging, upbeat person in the world. We've got a sweet Pinnacle certified Mike Mussina with the sticker still on. I never got these because I couldn't stop myself from pulling them off. I don't know. It's cool. I don't have this card. If I do, I don't have it with the sticker on it. I'm not going to take this sticker off. I have more self-control now than I did when I was much younger. Not much, just enough to not take the sticker off. That's about it. That's all I've grown in 15, 20 years. When did this card come out? 1996. So that's 24 years. I was 14. Yes. I would have pulled the sticker off. And now we've got a Rick Dempsey, Orioles Leaders, through the mail, TTM, auto. He was, wow, that's really cool. He has same seniority with Tippy Martinez, which is why he was on the cover. So the Orioles, in 1985, the team leaders, Cal Ripken scored 116 runs with 181 hits. Eddie Murray had 37 doubles. Cal Ripken had 5 triples. Eddie Murray had 31 home runs, 124 RBIs. Alan Wiggins stole 30 bases. Eddie Murray hit 297. Mike Boddicker had 135 strikeouts. Ken Dixon, Don Ace, lots of... Dempsey's interesting because they give him so much... I mean, he was the 1983 World Series MVP. Just did crazy stuff in that postseason. And that kind of cemented his lore. But he also played for the Yankees for a long time, which no one really talks about in Baltimore. So I didn't even really know that until I started collecting cards and got some from him as a Yankee. And I was like, we hate the Yankees. They're like, we don't talk about that. I was like, okay. Now Dempsey, he's on. Think of Dempsey as the Orioles version of Terry Bradshaw when it comes to announcing. Says a lot of stuff. Sometimes kind of is funny. Has kind of the back in my day shtick down in a way that borderlines on the annoying, but doesn't always become annoying. Could be worse. Doesn't get much better than this, though. That is a Randall Cunningham rookie card. Thank you. That is awesome. Randall Cunningham rookie card. I love the rookie card. Like, look at the hairdo, man. Look at the swagger. God, I really wish he... I didn't know his brother played for the Patriots. Sam Cunningham? Didn't know that. Fucking allergies. I often wonder what he would have been like if he... I probably said this 85 times on video. If he was able to play in an NFL that protected quarterbacks. And punters. So much of his career was lost because he just took insane hit after insane hit because the Eagles can't put together an offensive line aside from 1 year when they won a Super Bowl to save their lives. P2020. Fox. Ooh, this is pretty. This is nice. Doing this for the nephew, my brother's young child who was born this year. Trying to get all of them. It's proving difficult. We got an RC. This is one of my favorites. I love this. The F dot. I mean, so many of the Ripkins are really good. Even the Silver Surfer, really speaks to me. It's odd because, it's just dope, man. There's so much detail and just funness in it. You got the Oriole bird in there tossing the ball up for him to hit. Look at that. He took the classic pose, which this is, and made it just very interesting. He's Paris-based. That's crazy. I guess this was up his wheelhouse. He reinvents classic cartoon characters, and it doesn't get more... it gets a lot more classic than the Oriole bird, but it's a cartoon character, nonetheless. Give or take. That's dope. I'm excited for that. Got to add it to all the other ones. Hope he doesn't watch these, because that's a Christmas present. Don't watch this. This is a fun one to end on. This is my last card. This is a card I didn't know. I guess I could have thought that it existed. I've never seen one on eBay. Never seen one. I don't have one, but now I do. I think you could guess this is one of 3 players. Probably. Maybe one of 4. I think you throw down maybe it's Randall Cunningham, but I pretty much have the full gamut of Randall Cunningham cards that you'd want to collect, especially if it's Eagles related. Corey Clement. I'm pretty good on Corey Clement cards. There's obviously some one-of-ones out there that I don't have, but I do have some one-of-one Corey Clements. Manny Machado, again, there's a lot of Machados out there, so it's pretty easy to get most of the, where the tier of a collector I am at. I'm not, going out and buying a PSA 10 Manny Machado autograph Bowman from whatever that costs $4,000. I don't know what it costs. Maybe it doesn't cost $4,000. So that leaves you with one player. Have you guessed him? Would you be shocked to know that I made that joke before? The shock joke. Because it's shock LINWOOD. I wish it wasn't in this because I'd like to take it out very easily. But can't get it with my finger. But either way, this is out of 99. It is just dope. Look at that. Bowl ticket. Contenders 2017. Anyway, my video pitch. If you have shock LINWOODs that you do not need or want, let me know. Base, whatever. Same with Corey Clement. Same with Randall Cunningham. Same with Tom Eshelman. Anyway, thanks to everyone for all of this. This is just phenomenal. Thanks to my friends, my family. I just feel like I've done a great job here. Have good Saturdays. May your teams win, unless they are the Tennessee Titans, because I am a Ravens adjacent fan. Love Lamar Jackson, probably my favorite player in the NFL. I think he's going to just take it to the Titans today. I'm thinking 4 touchdown passes, 1 touchdown run. They beat the Raven. They beat the oh shit! I said that. They beat the Titans 45-27. Yeah, we'll see.